You are listening to the Armed Forces Radio Broadcast Network. This is Hebrew 77, your host, with Saturday Night Quantum Flux, and the show is ready to begin. Do you know where your flux reality is? Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Saturday Night Quantum Flux. I'm your host, Hebrew 77, along with good old Sagittarically speaking. And what a night we're going to have in store for you tonight. We're going to talk about the news, we're going to talk about the shift in our alternate reality, and we're going to talk about just pretty much anything that comes to our heads. And now I throw the mic over to my broadcast partner and colleague and best friend, good old Sagittarically speaking. Take it away, Saggy.
Well, hello there, Mr. Hebrew 77, sir. You are quite the epitome of energy this evening. And I must say, that was a nifty intro you had there. Nothing says quantum flux like slides of Mandela effects with snow drifting on them, my friend.
Yeah, with snow dripping on them. Not just any ordinary snow, mind you, quantum snow.
Yes, quantum flux snow at that.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have an interesting show here tonight. I see Bear Lamb, Eddie Von Kuhn, and Michael Fontaine were kind enough to be here as the show started. Want to give a big shout out to all three of them. I think Eddie Von King or Eddie Von Kuna may be trolling us a little bit with the Dan's doing a super show, because I highly doubt that Dan ever goes live as early as 9 or 10 o'clock p.m. However, he may be doing a super show later tonight, and if he does, that is an awesome thing, and I will be glad for that.
We congratulate him.
Yes, we will congratulate him, because that would mean not only, I mean, that means everybody's doing good. I'm always rooting for us all to do well, my friend.
Oh wow, Dan's on timeout for a week. What did he do? What did he do?
Oh no, I don't know. He must have violated one of those long list of YouTube policy things that, the ever-growing list of YouTube policies.
By the way, you said those names like rather quickly. We didn't even get a chance to do our thing with Michael Fontaine's name. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what do you mean our thing with Michael Fontaine's name? What are you saying?
Well, the thing.
You know the thing.
Oh yeah, the thing. I do know the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just kind of, you got me all energized and ripping and roaring and growling and stuff, my friend.
Yeah, we were ripping and roaring and shouting to the crowd and everything. But you know what? By the way, Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine.
Michael El Fontanio.
Miguel Fontaine.
Mike Fontaine.
Oh yeah, you gotta do it like a tough guy from New York. Mike Fontaine. Yo, Fontaine.
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, how about if I do it like a guy from California?
Oh yeah.
Yo, Mike Fontaine.
And this is a rare oddity. We have Nicole Ackerman actually watching the show as we're actually doing it.
I think we went on time, and we just cut into before and it's Saturday night. She can stay up later. So this is a win-win, my friend.
So let me ask you this. So you probably already know this. Does Nicole Anchorman have like 14 children and like a husband at home, and like that's why she can't stay up late? Or does she just work at like 6 o'clock in the morning every morning and has to get up at 5:30 and be at work, and she has to rush to get to work, and then her car won't start, and then she's got to defrost the lens and all that stuff? Is that what's going on, or does she have to rush to catch a bus? That and much more questions are coming your way, as you know.
Well, actually, I think she lives in Alaska, but her job is is farther north across like a large stretch of ice. And every morning she has to wake up and build a raft, and then hire um like um Arctic penguins to pull her raft across the Great Divide, my friend.
Well, you know, she used to have a job in Hawaii, but they punished her um because she was caught eating like around the computer area where she was working around the controls, and you know that's a big no rule. So they sent her to Antarctica, not Alaska, but Antarctica.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, totally different place. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. So
But honestly, I have no idea. Maybe she'll be so kind enough as in the chat to explain.
oh,
If she so chooses. That's easy for me to say.
yeah, choosy moms choose Jeff.
Do they now?
Yeah. Or they choose Jiffy. It depends on what reality you live in.
Yeah, that's quite true, my friend.
Yeah.
Speaking
But
of quantum flux realities, today is the what is it? The
winter
Sagittarius
solstice.
supermoon eclipse,
Oh,
my friend.
never mind. I was totally off on that one. See what I did there? I
No,
tried
yeah,
to
I missed it. What were you going to say?
I tried to finish your sentence, and I was totally wrong. I thought we were in sync like that. I thought we were bros, amigos, Cheeto and the man, and Dan and the Wuhan and all that. But no. I was way off base. I said winter solstice, but that's not
Oh
until
no, it's not.
later.
No, that's a ways away.
Yeah. But what were you
However,
saying about the blue moon? Whatever, huh? However,
uh,
however.
here, let me share the image.
Share the image.
I Yeah, you can put on the screen if you so choose.
Yes, sir.
All right, I dropped it in Hangouts there. It's apparently the Sagittarius supermoon eclipse or something along those lines.
Is that what happens? Is that why you decided to be on tonight? You wanted to get it done before midnight because then you turn into like a wersaggy.
Well, yeah, that and yeah. I mean, yeah, anything that says Sagittarius on it is going to draw my attention. That's for sure. And I don't really get into like, all this crazy stuff most of the time, but every once in a while, just a little bit, I'm intrigued by it. So here's what the slide says. Sagittarius super new moon eclipse happening now. And by now, I mean December the 4th, today's date.
Hmm.
So it's for a few more hours.
Should I
And
take the computer and go outside and see if I can spot it?
well, I mean, sure. I'm not sure what you're supposed to look for. Maybe we can.
Well, hold on. Let's do that. Let's do a little bit of in the field reporting here.
Yeah, is it a nice clear night where you're living this evening?
I don't know. And that's
Oh,
precisely the problem. And let's see. In Hangouts, is your camera? Can you reverse your camera? Hold on. Let me see something here. I don't think you can. I think I'd have to face my computer. Hold on. Let me. Now, I may lose my microphone, so please excuse me while I do this. All right.
yeah. I have a feeling this is either going to be awesome or go extremely bad, my friend. But we can't see you as of now, just so you know. Or your camera isn't active, I should say. But while you do that, I'll go ahead and read the slide. It says to expect, and it's funny how this reads like a weather report. However, it's nothing to do with the weather. Intense and highly charged eclipse energy. Set clear intentions and get ready for sudden endings, unexpected beginnings, rebirth, reinvention, relocation, releasing, confusing, and heavy emotions, deep soul transformation, the gateway to future possibilities, extremely vivid dreams and visions. Let outdated energy go, prepared for magic and miracles. And those numbers 22, 444, and 1212 are confirmation signs from the universe. Now, do I 100% buy into all of this mumbo jumbo? Not really. Um, but I do think it's rather intriguing. And I can honestly say that I am going through, I am experiencing some of these things that are mentioned. So, curious if anybody in chat is experiencing them as well. And if so, please share. I'm curious. I have to say I'm doing the whole reinvention thing, the unexpected beginnings thing, um, heavy emotions thing to some degree, but not real bad. And gateway to future possibilities, and even more than anything else, having extremely vivid dreams, extremely, very, very extreme. Now let's see what the chat has to say. Oh wait, there's you, bro, outside trying to spot the moon. We can barely see you, buddy. You're in the little window. Can you make your camera full screen or larger? Yeah, there you go. All right, try to hold her as steady as you can and get the moon in your shot there. We can't see the moon. We could almost, but you were a little high, I think. There you go. All right, I see it. I see it. Yep. Now, uh, the camera I don't think is doing it justice because it's laying so low on the horizon. However, we can see that it appears to be a full moon anyway. So I think it would be safe for you to come back in now and reattach your microphone, my friend. You may want to turn off your camera though. Totally up to you. All right. Philo Fire. Mumbo Jumbo. Hocus Pocus. Hugh Twilight Zone tune. All right. There is no dark side of the moon. Really, it's all dark. Okay, that's an interesting perspective. Fizzle believe the moon is evil. Fizzy believes the moon is evil. And the Phoenix lights. And there is no eclipse tonight, LOL. All right. No one believes in that evil crap about the moon. I agree with you there, Bear Lamb. However, no one here may believe that evil crap about the moon, but there are people out there who buy into that sort of thing. And moon and weather are somewhat related. Think of the tides. Okay, well, thank you, Fire. I agree with that. I think that the moon does affect human behavior to some degree, because I know for a fact, working in the service industry, that on nights when it's a full moon, crazy stuff goes down. A lot more crazy stuff goes down than on other nights. And so there's no denying it in that regard, as far as I'm concerned. Now, as far as all of these other things, I'm not 100% sold on it. But since I know that it does have some influx on human behavior, who's to say that this other stuff isn't applicable as well to some degree? So I remain open minded. Um, on some aspects of it, I guess, is where my head's at on the whole thing. But everybody's input is welcome, that's for sure. Hopefully, Hero can reattach himself here to the computer and get his microphone going, and we can proceed with this show. But yeah, I welcome everyone's opinion. Oh, to answer Sachi's question, yes, changes and syncs here, catching 555 a lot. Interesting. 555, huh?
Testing. 1 2 1 2 3.
Yes, we hear you. I don't know if you can hear me, but
Test-
I can hear you.
Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me thumping my microphone?
Yes, and I would like it if you please stop doing that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. All right. Here's the deal.
The deal.
Uh-huh.
All right.
That
So,
was
what's your
not
opinion on Moon and how it affects us as human beings?
well. Hold on. First of all, I want to report what you guys saw on my camera was not the moon. It was in fact a light, a street light that got.
What do you mean it wasn't the moon? It was a
Yeah.
street light.
No, it wasn't the moon. It's too cloudy out for me to even see the moon.
So why did you even bother showing us the street light, my friend?
I don't know. Thought it'd be funny.
Okay. Well, yeah, it was. In hindsight, it is sort of, because I was 100% convinced it was the moon.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna make you eat some hot wings.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you have any opinion on the moon and its ability to affect human behavior, my friend?
Well, of course. The moon affects our moods. It affects, it affects the way we plan our crops. It affects. It's been proven to affect, our tides or all that good stuff and blah blah blah. You know that, but you know
Yeah,
that.
and I mentioned earlier, you may or may not have heard me. I've personally experienced people behaving quite erratically on the evening
Yes.
of a full moon.
That's why they call some people who act like crazy people lunatics.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay, yeah, that's a true statement. Yeah.
No, I definitely absolutely think that the phases of the moon has effect on people, has effect on animals, it has effect on behavior, and that's been proven. There has been weird behavior, like you hear it said, and I think it's 100% true that crazy shit happens on the full moon.
Yeah. I think my beard grows in a little bit thicker on the full moon, but I digress.
But I think like we've had this discussion before about the full moon and its effects on human behavior.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's just true. It's just always nice to, I don't know, revisit the subject every so often. And that popped up in my feed today, so I thought I would share it with you guys. Whether or not you actually buy into all that, how much you buy into it and how much you don't, that's your own personal, belief system. I ain't trying to influence you one way or the other.
And something that actually Armor brought up when we did our Shifty Sunday broadcast without you was the fact that the moon, at that time, like that for that entire week, was full. We had a full moon for an entire week that week, and he brought up how strange that was that we now have more full moons than what we used to have.
Yeah, or longer duration of full moon, you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does seem like I remember as a child, it would be a full moon, maybe 2 nights in a row, but never more than 3. And usually there's just only one night of a real complete full moon, and the night or two before and the night or two after is like almost full, but not quite, but it's already starting to lose a sliver of its fullness, if you will.
The Book of Daniel. Yeah. Hey, speaking of the Book of Daniel, which has nothing to do with the Book of Daniel, but I want to
Uh,
get this off of my chest because it kind of reminded me of Scare Performance when he
all
said,
right.
because of course that's his backup channel.
Yes.
And by the way, Mandela Miles in here. Did you notice that? Or
Well, I had failed to notice that, but thanks for pointing it out to me.
hmm? They were here a while ago. I guess they're no longer here. We had like 8 people watching as you were blabbering on about the moon.
I wonder how many kilometers are in a Mandela mile.
Hmm. I don't know my kilometers well enough to even Beer Lamb might know.
Yeah, he might know. But I don't mean a regular mile, I mean a Mandela mile.
Yes, a Mandela mile. Oh, that's a whole nother bag of doggy tricks.
Hmm.
You know. Um, but where was I going? Oh yeah. I sent out all my Christmas cards today. They're all in the mail. They're all ready to go, and some of you might find some surprises in your Christmas cards. Did you know that?
Huh, interesting. So like you like coughed in a napkin and stuffed it in there with the Christmas card.
You're right.
Uh,
I'm gonna give you all COVID. I mean, oops. I'm not supposed to say that word.
no, you'll get accused of
Yeah.
all kinds of
But
terrible felonies, my friend.
oh my gosh, spreading false information and oh my gosh, yeah, all kinds of felonies. Here at the Hebrew channel, we sometimes make jokes, and that was just a joke. That was just a joke, YouTube. Do you not hear me? That was just a joke. I repeat, that was just a joke.
All right. Well, the damage is already done. I can already see them shutting it down. Look, your live button's starting to flicker.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But no, no, no. Listen here. We got Aura Aura Orama Vorax in here as well. I butchered that name all to hell, but you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I do. I see their name there now. Uh, Orem Vorax.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For some reason, I always associate that name with a box of like soap detergent.
All right. Well, I can see how you would. I can
Yeah,
see how you might do that.
yeah. I don't know why. It just because think about it, it's got the letters of the word Vorax in there.
Right. And that sort of reminds you of,
Borax.
well, what's that?
Yeah, borax. You never heard of borax?
Well, what is borax?
Borax is like a chem. It's like a almost like a soap. Not a soap. It's like a grimy chemical that like
A grimy chemical?
well, not grimy, not like grimy. No,
I'm
really
just having fun listening to you try to find the words, my friend.
like a
I don't be. I'm not trying to be mean, but I can't help but take pleasure in watching you try to figure out how to say it.
yes, mule. You got it right, Philofire. I mean, Philofire. You got it right. No, it's like the stuff that well, you can make slime with it. You can clean your sink with it. You can
Does
make
it? How well does it work for polishing your sword, my friend? And by sword, I mean your sword of power. I mean by
oh
sword of power, I mean
yeah I
the one that
uh
yeah, that the sword that you're holding there. I mean, you
you,
know what I mean.
you might want to put your shovel down. I think you've dug yourself deep enough of a hole.
All right.
uh-huh. Bear Lamb gives the exact definition right there. Borax is a powdery white substance, also known as sodium borate. Sodium. Okay, Bear Lamb. I'm not reading.
Tetraborate.
Okay. tetraborate or disodium tetraborate. It's widely used as a household cleaner and a booster for laundry.
Wow. Maybe I need to replace him with you. I mean, you with him. I mean,
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. You know
But
what
you
I
know
mean?
what? It would have been not nearly as fun had you just spat out that complete definition like that.
Yeah, that complete nonsense.
The grimy
Grimy,
clean. Yeah, that
yeah,
was that. Yeah, that really.
the
Yeah.
grimy cleaner. Yeah,
Mm.
it helps if you're a host of a show to know actually what you're talking about, though. It really
Right.
does.
But sometimes it helps that you don't know what you're talking about. It makes for more entertaining viewingness. Yeah.
But no, I know you can make slime with it. That's all I knew. Like until
Okay. So I take it that you have actually done such a thing as made slime with borax.
well, I'll tell you what. When you're trying to make slime with borax, it you got to have just the right ratio because if you don't, it just comes like it turns into like almost like mud sludge. Like it's not the consistency has to be right. I mean, it's but you're better off if you make slime with glue. You know, just glue and food coloring, or you can even get the glue that has the coloring to it. You know, just use glue.
Okay. Well, next time I go to make slime, I will definitely consult with you first.
Yes, please do.
Okay. All right. So guess what?
Actually, borax. I think you're thinking of. Let's see. There's Lotar. There's oh, what was the other guy? You would say that. You would say that. It's not borax though. It's there's Lotar, and then there's the of course there's Space Ghost, you know, and then there's
There
Motar.
is that other guy. What's his name?
There's Motar, Lotar, and what was the other guy's name? Starts with a Z. Um, ah,
Zoltar?
no, not that's a machine, my friend, that you make wishes on. Um, no, not Zotar. Um, what is that dude's name? The mantis Zorak. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Zorak, yeah, he's always blasting Zorak with his wristband. He's like, whoosh, 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 whoosh. Take this, Zorak. You know, boom. It's awesome. Anyway, we do have a show to do, man. Let me take a drink of my tea, and then while I'm doing that, you inform the audience of just what kind of show we have for them tonight.
Well, you know what? We do have some interesting topics of discussion, some cool videos to share, and I also brought some Christmas themed memes, and some not so Christmas themed as well. So I have a
Yeah.
pretty good feeling most of y'all will enjoy tonight's show if you stick around for it, as I assume most of you probably will. And I think that you will be rewarded quite nicely. And I
Tenfold.
yeah, huh?
Tenfold. They will be rewarded tenfold.
Tenfold, yes, tenfold, my friend.
Yeah, you know, it's like that old Scrooge McDuck guy that throws his coin out the window. He goes, "Hey boy, how much is that? Is that duck in the window there at that store? Is it still in the window there?" "Yes, sir. It's still there, sir." "Well, here, go and buy it and send it to Bob Crenchit at once." And then he flips the coin out the window and all the way down. Well, guess what? After Scrooge McDuck changed his ways, he was rewarded tenfold. And that's where I got that idea from. Sorry, you know, we were talking about Christmas. That's the very spirit of Christmas. Speaking of the spirit of Christmas, you know, before we went live, I was sitting there thinking about Christmas and how commercialized it has become. I mean, it's been commercialized for a long, long time now, and I recently, sat down and watched some TV shows from the '60s and '70s, and you hear people complain even back then about how commercialized Christmas was. Well, had they had known that 20 or 30 years later, it would be even 20, even 30, even 40 times more commercialized than it even was back then. Like I can remember, shoot, back in the 90s, like I could go to the store and get what I wanted and bought for my family whatever I wanted. I could find everything with no problem. But now, it's even worse than ever. And I see people, they crowd the stores with their BS, and they come in off the streets, and they're all worried about, the C word. And that's one of the factors. And the other factor is the ships that are out at sea that are still, with all their containers and stuff that are just stuck out there. Their people are panicking about that, and then
Mhm.
they're panicking about, the shelves being empty and them not being able to get what they want at the time. So they become quite piggish when it comes to the holiday season. They trample over people, and they stamp on them, and they even shove little children out of the way to get what they want.
No, no, not little children, my friend.
Yes, little children.
Oh wow, keep going.
Little Timmy that wants that, surfboard. He's not going to get that surfboard. No, because big bad Mike is going to get it. He's going to push him out off to the side, and he's going to grab that snowboard or the surfboard, whatever it is,
It would
for
probably
his
be a
son.
snowboard at Christmas time, but I digress. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, unless you live out in California or Florida.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying. But
Well,
yeah,
yeah, but you
places
know
that
what?
don't get snow, you
I
know.
agree. It does seem like the holidays have changed, Christmas in particular. Um, and it just seems like gifts are like it's harder to know what to buy people. Like I remember as a child, I mean, and even as a young adult, like it was easy to shop for my mom and my brother. I mean, I knew what they liked. I knew what would be a good gift for them. And and if you weren't sure, you could find something simple yet effective,
Mhm.
like I don't know, like a sweater or a mug or a jacket or just simple items. But nowadays, it seems like those kinds of gifts just don't cut it anymore. Like you have to have something techie or a gadget or something that's trending or
Yeah.
I mean it's just like and you have no idea what to buy for the people for your loved ones, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like for instance, my daughter this year, I have no idea what would be the best gift to get her. And I have a feeling if I get her something like a sweater or a shirt or a hat or something like a toboggan and gloves, type deal, she'll just roll her eyes at it, like because it's not in her fashion sense of something she would normally wear. Because I have no idea of knowing what her, what she would consider to be the cool set of toboggan and gloves to get. Are you following me, or am I just like all over the place?
You're not all over the place. I mean, you're not really staying focused on one particular thing, but I mean, I get your drift and I see where you're coming from. But here's my take on the whole thing is, in the very beginning it's supposed to be a celebration of the birth of Christ,
Yes,
Jesus Christ, and it's also supposed to be about us getting together as family and people we haven't seen in years,
yes.
and celebrating solidarity and family and love and all that stuff that Jesus is really about,
Yes,
togetherness.
I agree. I'm not trying
The
to
thing is,
take away from that. I'm sorry. But so go ahead.
well, and the thing is, when you're a little kid, you could make a macaroni and cheese necklace for your mom, and that was perfect for her. She didn't care, and
Yeah,
all
but
you
as a
could.
40-year-old man, if I present such macaroni,
Well, I don't know.
do you think
Or
she'll still
even,
like it all the same?
you're supposed to love your children all the same, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But even like homemade Christmas cards, like no one even does that anymore. It's like, it's supposed to be the thought that counts, but like you
Yeah.
said, you're getting into tech. It has to be bigger, it has to be better, it has to be brighter. It's all about look at me and look what I have and what I can consume. It's
It does
become
seem like social status it has to be proclaimed even more so than ever nowadays, doesn't it?
yes.
And
Yeah.
the kind of car that you drive, the kind of clothes that you wear, the way it just seems like even so much, even more so on social media. Like
Oh
you
yeah.
have to give the appearance of being a certain way, even if you really, you spend most of your time on the couch that you drug out to your front porch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We've kind of talked about this before, is like the children, for the children. It's so much more for the children because children cannot buy things for themselves. They can't just go out to the store and go, "Oh, well, I need this or I need that or I need this." It's so much like us buying things for our children and making sure they have nice things, and when they open those presents they're happy and have good expressions on their face and making them happy. Like you and
Yeah.
I, like I tell my wife, like I can go out and I could buy, if my coffee maker breaks down, I can go out and buy a new coffee maker. I don't need her to buy me a new coffee maker. I don't need somebody to buy me an ugly Christmas sweater. If I want one, shoot, I go out and buy one. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Again, it should be all about the thought that counts, the thankfulness. You should be thankful even if you're a 44-year-old guy and you make your mom a macaroni and cheese necklace or a grass wallet for your dad, or just buy him a shaving kit or some razor wire fishing hooks. uh they should be grateful for that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? People, I think maybe there is just this because last year a lot of families weren't able to get together because of the whole thing. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you
But so
know
now this year,
uh,
go ahead.
okay, I was going to say, the thing.
You know the thing.
Yes, I do know the thing. And this year, a lot of families that didn't get together last year are now getting to get together this year, not only for Thanksgiving, but also for Christmas coming up. And I think that, especially the elderly people, like the grandmas and grandpas that were used to having people come over or having a get together, they really felt like, they really felt like they missed out on a golden opportunity because they weren't able to do so, and I think that's made people cherish that even more so this year, where people are, despite the high gas prices and whatnot, they are traveling, a reasonable distance to make a get together happen. At least I hope that's the case.
I hope that's the case. And Philo Fire makes an excellent point about the exchanging of gifts. It is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to give rather to receive. And what I always compared it with is like when you have a birthday. Let's say you or I have a birthday.
Hmm.
Generally, when you have a birthday, someone gives you gifts, right? Almost, not always, but most of the time.
You receive some type of gift, yeah, I agree.
And what we're doing on Christmas is we're celebrating Jesus's birthday, the day of his birth. And well, we can't literally physically hand him a gift. We can do what he would do, is he would give to others. And that's what he wanted us to do. And it's sort of like the ultimate thank you is to give to our fellow man, to give to the guy down the street that may only have, a slice of cheese and a whiskey bottle, or to give to the cousins that don't have but tattered rags for clothes, or to give to your children that have stuff that you provided for them, but make them happy with gifts, and make other people happy with the gifts that you're giving, and to have that good giving fellowship on Jesus Christ's birthday. It's like a huge birthday party, you know. That's the way I always looked at it. It's a huge birthday party, but for Jesus. He's the
Okay.
King of Kings. You know what I'm saying? So we have
Yeah.
to treat it as such. That's the way I always considered it. It's a birthday party
Yes.
for Jesus.
Yes.
So go ahead, man. That's all really I had to take away from all this.
No, I think that it's an interesting concept. I think that it's definitely one that gets lost in the shuffle more often than not, and it's always good to have that reminder. And I think that when it comes to giving gifts, at least in my opinion, if you can't afford something fancy smancy or super expensive for somebody you really care about, but you also want to make sure that they realize how much they mean to you, that it's the thoughtfulness in a gift that often can more so than how much it costs. I mean, if you can't afford a super expensive diamond ring or a new car for your significant other, think of think back on conversations you may have had when you first
Mhm.
started dating, and conversations you may have had as a while back, or a time when you noticed them stop and look at something in the window, or a time that they or something they may that is near dear to their heart, like a book that they read or something like that, and find that they really enjoyed, and find like a hard a hard copy version of it or something like that. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can express love and giving without having to spend a lot of money. At least that's been, and I found that those kind of gifts really do mean a lot to people, more so than just a gift card for Kohl's or something like that.
Yeah, that's you couldn't have said it any better than what I would have said. What you just said. So, with that all being said, man, thanks for doing that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, but with all that, good point. And with all that being said, I was holding a thing of Santa Claus,
I saw that.
and I wanted to make kind of a point of Santa Claus. It may be kind of a silly point, and I
Hmm.
may be stretching a little bit, but it's kind of weird that we look upon Santa Claus as like Father Christmas in some parts, like England. That's what they call him, Father Christmas. And it's so weird that we've taken the concept of Saint Nicholas, like he was a real person, Saint Nicholas. That's where he got the Santa Claus, but we changed the name, we changed the idea, we changed the clothes, we've changed the lore, we changed everything to fit in sort of this commercialism world. And I hate to rag or stay on the commercialism aspect of Christmas, but it's so weird that we've changed that name around. We twisted it to where he's Santa Claus. And you and I talked about this, and you came up with the concept of like the name Satan, like
Well, it's an anagram
Satan's
for
claws.
Satan. Yeah.
Satan's claws. Satan's claws. Do you
Hmm.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the Satan's claws are in the commercialization of Christmas.
Yeah.
So
And,
it's a rather it's a parable, yeah, or like
and
a allegory, if you will.
not only that, but I mean, if you look at what did they decide to put on Santa Claus? Like in the original story, he had like a brown suit. He was just a regular guy. He was just, a brown suit. No sleigh was involved. No reindeer. Nothing like that. And then when you think about Satan, what does Satan wear? He wears red satin suit. He wears like red. Like when you think of the concept of Satan, the drawings and the paintings and everything, they depict them as this red devil thing, right?
And he set out an offering for this guy.
Yeah, an offering. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, milk and cookies. Yeah, but in Satan's way, that's like you put out, of course, a more vicious offering than that, like a blood sacrifice. But
Well,
it's
they are
kind of weird.
gingerbread cookies. They are little like ornate humans, my friend.
Oh, like gingerbread man.
Yes.
That could be like, yeah, look at the symbolism in that alone. But I'm saying, like, what brings Santa Claus from house to house also is like reindeer. Well, if you think too deep about it, You could even go as far as to say the reindeer symbolize the hounds of hell, bringing Satan from house to house
Hmm.
on a sleigh. And what's another term for sleigh?
Well, I mean, you slay people.
Yes,
Yeah.
people are
Well,
being slayed.
yes. Oh, well, thanks for ruining the freaking holiday, man.
Hey, no, I'm a deep thinker when it comes to these kind of things, man.
I hear what you're saying, but I mean, and I get that, and I know you just recently went to a big mall in your area today, so you saw the commercialized aspect of Christmas in full force, and I have a feeling that that's probably had made an impact on your on your wanting to express it so profoundly at this point.
Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Santa Claus. Don't get me wrong. No, I'm just playing devil's advocate here
Oh,
and
I
just
see what
kind
you did there. Yeah, devil's advocate. Uh
yeah,
huh.
and just putting like Saint Nicholas was an actual dude who had actual like just regular. He was just a regular guy. And then
So,
what?
do you
What
think if
did?
you went up to Saint Nicholas and said, "Yo, bro, you're an actual dude," that he would
Yeah,
appreciate that?
but I'm saying like they, meaning the commercialism guys, capitalism, took this ordinary dude and turned him into this bigger than life, immortal figurehead that basically, you see him on Coca-Cola, you see him, he's bigger than life. But they took him and basically made it so that it's like give presents, got to get presents and get presents. And if you're not good, you're not going to get presents. Well, what are you going to get? You're going to get coal in your stocking, or you're going to get shitty presents. It's that's what they did with him. And but you can look at it both ways. Like, Santa Claus is depicted as a good guy who gives gifts to and CJ's trying to call me. I can't answer that right now. But he gives gifts. CJ, come on, man. Really? We're doing a broadcast here. I'm sorry. CJ, I'll answer it. I'll answer it, but you'll be on the air. Oh
Yeah,
man.
let it bring her on the air, my friend. Maybe that's what she wants.
I don't know, it's too late. But let me finish my thought and then I'll get back to her. I'll message her. But it's they turned him around and turned him into something that is just about things. It's about what's that word I'm looking for? Stuff. What do you call stuff and things?
Material.
Material. Yes, thank you. And to material goods. And that's not what the whole spirit of Santa Claus is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about a jolly, good, kind hearted fat guy who loves children and loves seeing them happy and gives them presents and all that good stuff. That should be the lore. But someone along the way turned them into an evil commercialistic nightmare. And but at the same time, we see what we want to see, and we have to see the good in him instead of taking him and making him something negative. Like Armor said, God always takes things that are negative and turns it around, turns them into something positive. So I think that you can see Santa Claus in a good light and turn him into something positive that reflects on the good fortune on the children and adults alike. That's my 2 cents, and I'm sticking to it, and that's all I got to say, and that's it.
Well, I mean, I think that's very insightful of you. And instead of presents, even more so important on Christmas is everybody's presence, the act of being there.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, ding, yeah.
So, I think that even if you show up empty-handed, they may even let you have a piece of pie when you get there.
I like that line of thought. Presence is changed to everyone's presence, their presence being there. I like what you did there, my man. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So with all that being said, like you said, I had the events of today on my mind, and I just wanted to get that out there. And I think we might revisit this topic like somewhere down the line on our maybe on our Christmas Shifty Sunday special somewhere down the line where all of us can discuss it and get our thoughts and ideals. And I think that would be a pretty neat thing to do. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. We will definitely be revisiting this topic because we've already. I mean, we're revisiting it now. We've had this discussion before. Christmases come and Christmases go, and hopefully, if there is a little bit of rain or even a lot of snow, we will all, continue to achieve and continue to grow. And it's not what you it's not always what you learn, but sometimes it's what you know, my friend.
Okay. I wanted to express a message from Connie. She said she just wants everybody to know that she is with us tonight. She is listening, but for some reason, YouTube cannot let her sign in.
Huh. Well,
Yeah,
that's strange.
I know.
All right.
I don't know what the heck's going on, but I just want her to know I could not accept a phone call like right here on the air. Like that wouldn't have been. Plus, I was in the middle of my thought. So,
Right. Yeah. But
yeah.
I thought, well, I appreciate the fact that she's here.
And I appreciate the fact that she tried to call me. You know.
Yes. To make her presence known, my friend.
hmm So, all right. Now, with that all out of the way, we've been talking for 51 minutes, and I think it's time to turn the wheel, to turn the wagon wheel, if you may, or maybe even the cheese wheel. What you got for us tonight, Saji?
Well, I just dropped a link in Hangouts right while you were talking there. It'd be the most recent link I dropped. This is something I came across on Twitter earlier, and I thought it was pretty interesting. My discernment was all over the place with it as to whether it was actual, factual, or some type of doctorization. So then I proceeded to check out the comment section, and I had mixed results. Some people were like, "Wow, amazing, neato," and other people were like, "This is totally fake. This is Photoshop. You can tell by the clips. Whenever the elephant changes direction with his brush, it's clipped." So I thought we would watch this video and then um, um, decide for ourselves. So, well, it's an elephant doing a self portrait.
All right. Well, right away, I can tell you that's possibly not real. But with that being said, let's watch the video. Then I got to talk to you about something about elephants. I
All
do
right.
have.
Well, yeah. Hold your deciding
Mhm.
until you've seen all of the evidence,
I
because
sure will. Yep.
yeah. Okay.
All right. Looks like the starting to the young and the restless.
Yeah. If you don't want to turn down the music, you can.
Yeah, the music's fine. Unless it's hurting your ears. Dude, we'll turn it down just a smidge. There we go. Hmm.
A new direction there. The video clips. See right there. Right there.
Hmm. Oh, yeah. It did it more than once. It clicks like 3 or 4 times. That's pretty cool, though.
All right. Yeah. So go ahead and pause it.
Yeah, let's pause this.
and
And,
then and then go to the comment section there, if you will. Let's see.
well,
It's a. Oh, go ahead. If you got something to say, go ahead.
I do have something to say. I think it is bullshit. But I will say this also.
All
Elephants
right.
are very intelligent animals. Like they can count. They know what you're talking about. They can do certain movements. They can do commands just like a dog can. They understand human behavior. They understand every time we say something. They're very intelligent creatures. They really are.
They have a much larger brain than we do, my friend.
Well, no, actually, the brain is much smaller. Not
Oh, okay. I
not
stand
smaller
corrected.
than ours, but it's smaller than what their bodies are. Is what I'm
Oh
trying to
yeah. Oh, I think everything is smaller than their bodies are.
say. But I'm saying they are very, very intelligent creatures and can figure out how to do stuff. But as well as he's drawing that, I really, really, really am skeptical in the whole idea that he drew an entire picture of himself.
And I agree. There was a lot of skepticism from where I was coming as well. But
So
scroll down and look at the comments.
let's see some of these comments. What happened?
Well, you have to go back up a little bit.
All right. How do you do this?
All right. And then you see where the little cloud is with the number 223 next to it.
Uh-huh.
Click that.
All right.
Oh, never mind. That's to reply. I don't know. All right. Well, okay. The comments are over to the right. You see, I'm a relevant person on this thing.
Yeah, I see that. You do
The
it
reason so
comments
is
on here. I mean, right here, right?
yeah, that's probably yeah. I don't know.
We did this before. I know we did. Let's see. Should I hit? No, I shouldn't.
No, that's not. All right. So anyway, I went ahead and I looked. The people were all over the place. Okay, and most people were calling it BS, just like you are. So I took the time to actually look up the full length video,
Mm-hmm.
and I put it in Hangouts. I thought we would look at that now.
The full length video.
Yes, you'll see it.
Hold on a second here. Hold on.
All right.
What is this? Nope, that didn't work. I thought I clicked on that. It showed the comments. Well, what is this? No, that ain't it neither. That's retweeting. That's the likes. Okay, no, never mind. All right, where's the actual video?
It's in Hangouts.
Uh-huh.
And it's right above the memes.
Right above the memes. Which, by the way, we are going to show memes tonight, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, I got some memes.
All right, here is the actual video.
And you'll see this is unedited. There is an artist there with the elephant who hands it the brush. And I think that probably the elephant's been trained to draw that particular image. Like if you put it in front of a bowl of fruit, it couldn't paint the bowl of fruit for you. But it's probably spent hours with that particular trainer learning to draw that particular image is my best guess. So, but let's look at the full length video here, and it's unedited, and you'll see what's actually going down.
Let's see what's actually going down. Okay.
Sort of fun to this is with your tricks, with your knowledge.
You might want to turn the volume down a little bit.
Oh, I can't even hardly hear it.
She already said thank you very much and goodbye. And then I do it again.
Okay.
Okay, for now, 3 of your friends will already show you how to pass the pictures. They can pass the pictures by their trunks. Yes, and they can use their trunks like human users use them for painting.
Wow.
To train them to pass a picture, the Mahos used to time about nearly 2 months. It's not every elephant can do. Some elephants can do like this. Yes, for this place, we have to 3 of them.
Well, I told you they were intelligent creatures.
Yes, you did.
They can learn, they can adapt, they can change. That's amazing. Huh? Well, I could see why they had to do the cuts for time.
Yeah, the cuts were basically to cut off the time between the artists, dipping the brush for the elephant, because that would
Yeah.
probably get rather messy.
Oh yeah.
And you can tell the elephant is very focused on the exact lines.
Yeah. And he knows to hand the brush to the artist every time. Every time he needs new paint.
Now, do you think the elephant knows it's painting an elephant?
Um, I don't know. Maybe it does. I mean, it sees other elephants, you
Yeah.
know.
And do you think that that's you just see how it draws it with the trunk up like that? You think that's like a proud pose for elephants, so it wants to show itself in a proud format?
Maybe, perhaps, yeah. I'm just very interested in this video. I'm kind of intrigued into it. That's amazing. You can see the elephant's eyes and how it's sort of like you said, concentrating, and focused on what it's doing.
It seems very pleased to be able to paint. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's putting on some happy legs, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Mandela Miles said he's drawing the old elephants before the Mandela effect. Fire noted the elephant's wearing a bell.
Yeah. I wonder what that's all about. Oh, wow. That's even nicer than what I could do.
That's what I was going to say. I know people that can't paint as well as this elephant do.
I have trouble with legs and feet and hands. I have trouble drawing hands. Oh my gosh. Nice. Makes you wonder if they can do this kind of stuff. What else can we train them to do?
Yeah, for sure.
Can we train them to do sign language like chimps? With their trunks, I mean, not sign language, but just like maybe write.
Yeah, maybe it could be a support animal. Can you see me trying to get on the bus with my elephant?
No. You wouldn't have to take the bus if you got an elephant.
That's true. I could just ride my elephant. Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
I would. I mean, I would need a second support animal to be able to clean up after my elephant.
Yeah, there you go. It kind of looks like this old man I know that lives down the street from me. He's got the same kind of hair. And the same look on his face too, kind of wrinkly.
Yep. Well, I think that's it. Yay!
Oh man, that's awesome. I'll tell you what, brother. No, wait. What's he doing now? Wait, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna do the eye? The ear? I want to see if he gives him an ear. His mouth is open like, oh yeah, he's really concentrating. Oh, the tail. That's right, he gave him a tail. He looks really happy. And there you have it. Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, I see where the ear's going to be. There's the eye. All right. There we go. Okay. I like that. That's a pretty good picture for an elephant. Oh, did we
I
lose
think we got booted.
What do you mean?
It might have been the music.
No, it might be. Where does this YouTube video come from?
I don't know.
Storyful. It doesn't look like it comes from any kind of like Animal Planet or anything like that.
Yeah. Either way, I think we should either turn the music down or stop the video because we got blacked out.
We got blacked out?
Or booted or something. People and read the comment section.
All right. Well, good old Bear Lamb says you guys have a good night. Good night, Mr. Bear Lamb. Well, if that's the case, I mean it's all about a matter of, you remember when we shared that Saturday Night Live thing with Superman and we got blacked out?
Yes.
And so I had to basically all I have to do is edit this out when we're done broadcasting. But hey, if anything, we still got it. We're on Odyssey, so screw it. Let's see. This video is probably copyrighted, said Mr. Bear Lamb. I didn't see where it got.
When you click on our YouTube right now, it says stream unavailable.
You mean like right now?
Yeah, like I'm looking at it right now.
Like we're not showing up at all?
On YouTube at all right now.
I can see the chat. The chat's still there.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people are in the process of leaving though. So you might want to get that off your screen, first of all.
Hold on. There we go.
Yeah. And then I can't believe that happened though over an elephant.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
I guess we'll shut down the YouTube stream and go
Nope,
over to
we're back.
Odyssey.
We're back. So as soon as you took it off, well, we're back on though.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, now that you took it off the screen, it resumed our broadcast.
What in the hell?
Yeah.
Well, I guess tomorrow either gonna get another strike or just a copyright claim, I guess.
Yeah.
Why the hell?
Sorry. It must have been the music. It had to have been the music.
How is that music copyright though?
I don't know.
Sounds like piano.
I can't
music.
imagine it's the video.
I don't understand. Well, we'll find out tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to check my email while we're here. Maybe I already got something. Policy violations. What policy violations? Because we're showing the animal paint? The fuck?
Yeah, I don't know, but let's just keep the show going. We got other videos to get us shut down for to watch.
To get us shut down. But we're back up, right?
Yeah, we're back on there now.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Suso. I am somebody now. I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang, just for an elephant video. Could you imagine?
Yeah, I know, right? I wish I'd have caught it sooner. For like, I don't know, 8 people left.
Yeah, 8 people left.
Yeah. But more people have came in. So, and it's still Saturday night, and the night is young, my friend.
The night is young. And how's it go? Yeah, I must have made it big. They're hitting us in midstream. I've never had that. The only time I ever had that happens when we showed the Saturday Night Live clip, which I can understand Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I would have expected. I mean, I get that.
Yeah, YouTube's pretty fast, Philo Fire. I'll tell you what. Anyway, so I guess we're okay now. So we'll be okay until this. I'll have to go back and do some. Hopefully, I don't get a strike, only a copyright claim. Do you think?
Yeah, I mean, you're still letting you broadcast, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's continue. What else do you have for us tonight on this fine Saturday night Quantum of Solace?
Well, let's see here. We do got a couple more things that we can look at. Let me.
I hope they're not videos of elephants.
No, they're not. One is a parody. I don't think you'll get copyright claimed on it, but it's the White House Christmas album parodies.
Oh boy.
And it's from channel. You see it there. Look at it and decide for yourself if you think that channel would claim you or not. Because I don't think they would, because we played similar things before. But then again, I didn't think an elephant would either.
No, I didn't think so.
The following is,
and since we're already sort of targeted, so to speak, I'm kind of shaky on the whole let's show another video from YouTube thing.
Well, we're already in the doghouse, so I mean, can you get multiple violations in one stream?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, let's go for it, my friend.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll leave it totally up to you. I totally understand, but I think we'll be okay. But ultimately, it's you who has to decide.
One way to find out, and let's just play it. And if we get shut down midstream, then we'll know why.
Yeah, and tell us again. Just tell us where we went black and comment, so we know we went black. Because it took me a minute to figure out what was happening from the comments. I had to kind of piece it together, so to speak.
I honestly think the only thing that's going to happen is I'll just have to. It won't be I don't think it'll be a copyright strike, because that.
All right.
When we did the Christopher Reeve thing, that wasn't a copyright strike. That was
okay.
They just blocked it.
Yeah, and I think that's what they just did just now. So I think we're okay.
I think we're okay. Otherwise, they would have shut down the entire stream. Do you think?
I do think.
All right. Well, we'll find out. But here's the next one. And if YouTube shuts us down on this one, I'm going to say we all move over to Odyssey.
Yeah, for sure. We'll just we'll try this one, and if this don't go well, we'll do the rest on Odyssey.
So, what channel is this, by the way?
You have to look at it.
Let's see here. Jason Siller. Okay, well, Jason Siller, all the credit goes to you, my friend. I hope I said your name right. And please don't copyright strike us. We're sharing this with people. So there we go. Please don't claim this.
Not a paid advertisement for Christmas music. Hi there. Welcome to the North Lawn here at the White House. The last couple of years have been tough for a lot of us. That's why this year we've created something special to help you celebrate this holiday season. The White House Christmas Album 2021. Make the holidays special with songs like Frosty the Snow Person, Oh Spend All Ye Wasteful, and these holiday jams.
Let's go Brandon, let's go Brandon, let's go Brandon rock. Let's go Brandon sing and let's go Brandon ring. Singing and chanting and having some fun at the football stadiums. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Y'all been good this year? Yeah, you better watch out, they're coming tonight. You better not say something they don't like.
That's for sure.
BLM is coming to town. BLM is coming to town. BLM will burn it to the ground.
Those songs will warm your heart. Times may be hard right now, but it sure does remind us of days past. Reminisce with classic songs like Oh Holiday Tree, The Gingerbread Man, and this timeless classic.
It's beginning to look a lot like Jimmy Carter more and more. People don't want to work, the economy's really hurt, and everything is costing so much more. It's beginning to look a lot.
Old Joe sure has given us a lot. So let's celebrate his generosity this holiday season.
On the 5th day of Christmas, Joe Biden gave to me controversies, the migrant crisis, Afghanistan, mind inflation, and some overpriced hunter paintings.
He's so giving, isn't he? Christmas just wouldn't be right if we didn't acknowledge the people who want to control our lives.
Have you?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is the last one.
Well, I don't know if we should play this one.
Oh, it's on YouTube already.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
I think you'll be okay.
All right. Well, this is all on you, though. If I get shut down, it's all on you. All right. Here we
I
go.
think we'll be okay.
Yourself a COVID little Christmas. Wear your mask and cry. From now on, our troubles Fauci will decide.
These songs really do remind us of just everything it should be for the
All
mass.
right. Well, you can stop that now if you want.
All right. Well, there we go. There's a whole bunch of things that we're not supposed to talk about in one compilation. Yay.
And that's his name again. Let's give him one more shout out.
Let's do that. Hold on. Let me get back to the deal. See here. Jason
Siler, Siler.
Right. So
right.
Let me go ahead and do this. So I can I'm going to put this over in the comments so you guys will know where to go to if you want to watch the video again or any of his other videos for that matter. If you just want to, whoops, hold on. I did something goofy there. Or if you just want to subscribe to the guy, I mean, come on. I mean, that's the least I can do. All right, there we go. Good thing we're not having the Shifty Sunday because I don't think we'll be able to do one. Oh, man.
Oh, man, it seems like it's always on Saturday night when we get into trouble, my friend.
Yeah, that's when we showed that Saturday Night Live clip, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. We just get too wild and crazy on Saturday nights.
Yeah. We're two wild and crazy guys.
So, now this other video, it's somewhat controversial, but not really. You remember the Rittenhouse thing that just took place?
Oh yeah.
And remember the MS or NBC or whatever got kicked out of being able to continue to cover the trial because they were trying to follow the juror van when it left the trial to go back to its hotel or whatever. All the jurors got into a van, and they were staying at a particular hotel not too far, or their or parking lot or wherever it was that was taking them. NBC reporters tried to follow the van, ended up running a red light because the light changed red, and they were going to lose the van if they didn't run it. And a policeman pulled them over, and well, they released the dash cam video of that particular pullover event, and the MSNBC reporter's like, "I'm just doing what the producer told me to do," and then he hands the cop the phone, and with it on speaker, and you get to hear the NBC producer basically lie out her teeth, and it's quite comical.
Well, let's check it out. Let's check this out. All right, I got it up here on the good old screen. So I'll just go ahead and play it. The hell with it.
Still got iPad. Are you from Wisconsin, sir?
No.
Huh?
No.
Where you from?
Atlanta.
Atlanta? Okay. All right.
I mean, Dunwoody's my official. I flew up from Atlanta.
What's significance of you being here?
I work for NBC.
For NBC?
Yeah.
Okay. You're a reporter?
Producer.
Producer? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Media?
Yeah.
Why was he following a vehicle?
I don't know. So were you following a vehicle?
I was trying to see. I was being called by New York, going, maybe these are the people you need to follow, but I don't know. I was trying to.
You trying to what?
Just do what they told me to do.
New York told you to follow a vehicle?
Yes.
Your offices in New York or what?
That's right.
How did they know about this vehicle?
I mean, it was discreet. I wasn't like, talk to anybody or anything. Just trying to find a location. That's all.
So,
He's been told to follow up.
he was told to follow somebody. He's told to follow this vehicle from his offices in New York.
What office?
It's the NBC office in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the person who called you and told you to do this?
Yes.
You want to give me this information real quick?
You want me to call?
Sure.
So we got
people around in New York currently?
On more video.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Hey, law enforcement wants to talk to you.
Hi, this is Officer Jones, Kenosha Police. We're trying to figure out what's going on here. Why you have a reporter or a producer following vehicles out here? Hold on, I will put you on speakerphone because you're connected to this car. Now, can you go again?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Hi, officer. My name is Irene. I'm a booking producer with NBC News. We were just trying to respectfully, just trying to see if it's possible to find any leads about the case, and so
Listen to all the pausing and all the
And we're trying to the thing. Yeah.
yeah, the thing. Yeah.
we were.
I mean,
we
I don't even have, I mean, I'm not even an interrogator, and I can tell that she's lying.
Oh yeah. Well,
I think anybody would be able to discern that she is pulling crap out of her. You know what?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We were just keeping our distance.
Keeping our distance.
Like where people involved in the trial are positioned. By no means were we trying to get in contact with any of the jury members or whoever's in the car. We just were trying to see like where key players in the trial may be at.
So
if you want, I can just offer this up. Once the verdict comes, like these are the letters that the clerk is going to be giving to them. So this is,
hold on a second.
Just trying to.
We have hard ID on the individual. Apparently, he's a producer with NBC. Currently on the phone with his offices in New York, who advised him to follow a vehicle in reference to the case. Therefore, 651 and 494. You said it was a red light violation. Therefore. Okay. All right. So, real quick, how you advised him to follow like any vehicle? Did you know which vehicle he was following?
We just had our people positioned in different areas of the courthouse to see if anyone would be able to
Oh man.
in different areas, and so we were just following
We're going to ask you guys to not do that. All right, that's concern here. This is huge. We can't afford anything crazy happening, putting people in dangerous positions. This individual violated some traffic laws here doing this. So we're going to ask you guys to refrain from doing that.
Got it. Understood. Thank you so much.
I'm very sorry.
I think you can stop it now if you want, Hebrew.
Do you have any ties to this community, sir?
I love this community. I've covered a lot of golf, Whistling Straits, not the Kenosha community itself. You know,
Negative. You do not have any ties here. He's from out of state.
any friends.
Sounds good. All right.
I apologize.
Irene, what's your position? Booking producer.
Stop it now, Hebrew. I think we get the gist of it.
Oh yeah, I can barely hear you over the you know the the background noise yeah, that's basically it.
What's the name of that channel again?
Oh, I have no clue.
All right.
I guess I should give them sort of a shout out here. All right, let's get down here. Kenosha County Eye is the name of that channel.
All right. Well, there you have it.
And there you have it. I'll share a link to that one as well. Just to show them a kind gesture. Just in case. So let's do that. And there you go. To-do. So yeah, that there's passing the blame there. There's a bunch of lies going on. There's a bunch of I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, it did end up costing them the ability to have reporters in the rest of the trial, especially the most important part when the verdict came down. So the karma did kind of rear its ugly head on them a little bit, but you know.
Oh yeah, they got bit in the ass by that one. I'd say, yeah. I mean, you're a news reporter. You're a whatever, and you're trying to get the thing. You think they could hold off just a little bit, just until the verdict was almost in. They would have been in like Flint, as they say. But
yeah,
they had to pull a stunt like this, and no, the judge was like, "No, you're
and
not
it's
allowed
already. I mean, And then as a juror, I mean, thinking of the jurors, like they're probably already stressed out enough as it is, and
Right.
to have the press following their van and then running out to try to interview them or whatever it is they would have done when they followed them to that location, that wouldn't have helped that wouldn't have helped at all. I mean, from what I understand, the Ghislaine Maxwell trial has started, in the past 4 or 5 days, and after the second day or the first day, that the jurors realized what trial they were on, they broke for lunch, and like two or three of them didn't come back and tried to find ways to get out of serving the jury duty because they know that it's a national case and that it's going to be under a lot of scrutiny, and they don't need that kind of drama in their lives. I know I sure as heck wouldn't want to have to be on that jury.
Oh no, not for anything in the world, man. That'd be tough. That'd be a tough one. You're under the lights, so to speak. And getting back to the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, like those jurors were under lights. They were under the scrutiny. They were under, they knew that if they pleaded the way that they are not pleaded, they knew that if they voted the way that they eventually ended up voted for a non-guilty sort of thing, they already knew that all hell was going to break loose, and there was going to be riots and blood in the streets, and that people would be threatening them. And I'm sure there was already probably people threatening them as it was, and to have somebody, chase you down, a news organization of all people, not good, not a good feeling to have if you're on that jury,
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, that was a bad move. That was a dumb decision, and what are you gonna do? That's all I really got to say about that.
Yeah, it was just, the good takeaway from that was to hear how bad they were at lying when under scrutiny.
Oh yeah, definitely. That was freaking horrible. Like, if you at least if you're gonna lie, at least be fluent with it. Like, don't sit there and do what I'm doing right now and stuttering. Like, I'm not lying, but
Well, I mean, they normally are, but they get to script their lies and then present it as the 11 o'clock news.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't have time to make out a script in this case.
No, not at all.
No.
A lot of ums and incomplete sentences.
Mm-hmm. So, well, I mean, that's all I have for right now.
Well, we do have some memes to look at.
What? Wait a minute. What do you mean, memes?
What do you mean? What do I mean? I have some memes.
Well, what do you mean? What do I mean? What do you mean? We have some memes.
Well, I mean, I got some memes, man.
All right then, as Michael Keaton would say. By the way, token on the blockchain. Me and my wife, we got into the discussion where we're listening to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and he was naming off all the reindeers, and I'm like, he's saying Nixon. She's like, what? There's no reindeer named Nixon. I'm like, no, seriously, there was Nixon and Donner and Blitzen and Grumpy and Thumpy and what was the other one's name? There was quite a few.
Don't you recall the most famous reindeer of all, my friend?
Yeah, of course, Rudolph Giuliani. No, I'm just kidding. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But no, she was like, there's no Nixon. I'm like, yes, of course there's Nixon. She's like, no, there is no Nixon. So we argued about that. We didn't really argue. It was kind of like a laughy, jokey type of thing. And
a light banter. Huh?
Yeah, light banter. And I just want to know how many people out there remember there being a reindeer named Nixon.
No, I mean, I can look up the official list if you want me to.
Yeah, if you could, go ahead and do that. But I think, honestly, I do remember there being a Nixon. Like there was Nixon, Donner, Blitzen. Let's see, Nixon, Donner, Blitzen, Vixen, yeah. Blitzen and no, there a Blitz? There was no Blitzen. Come on, man.
All right, so I have the official list. Okay,
All right.
now there was a Dasher, but the
Oh yeah,
original,
Dasher.
yeah,
Okay.
it was originally Dasher with a CH, and that's the German word for purse maker.
Huh.
But anyway, then you got Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and of course Rudolph.
But there's no Nixon.
No, it's Dasher, my friend.
Are you sure?
Yes, I mean I just read the list. I didn't see Nixon on it.
Okay, now
I'm gonna have to nix Nixon, my friend.
okay, now wait a minute. So you're saying there was Dasher? I don't remember Dasher, but I definitely remember Nixon.
Dasher and Donner and Cupid and Blitzen.
Now wait a second. Comet, right?
Comet and Cupid and Donner and well wait, there was another Itzen. Oh, there should be another Itzen somewhere.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Wait. Dasher and Donner,
Dasher, Donner,
Prancer and Vixen.
right?
Comet and Cupid and Donner and Nixon. Yeah, that's right, Nixon. No, I'm just kidding. It seems like one's missing, doesn't it?
Yeah. Wasn't there like 12 of them?
Well, I mean, this is supposedly the official list. Maybe they got it wrong.
12. I just threw that out there, but I'm pretty sure there was. Okay, let me name the ones I think that there were compared to the official list. Okay, let's just say it out loud like the Christmas story goes. Okay, it's like on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Dasher, on Blixen, Dixon, and Nixon. I'm pretty sure that's how it went, man.
I believe in your reality. That is the case, my friend.
That had to be. Oh my gosh. What am I crazy? Why do I remember that so strongly though?
I don't know.
Maybe I mixed like Vixen or Dixon and with Nixon.
Yeah, I think that might be the case.
That could be, I guess. I don't know. Does anyone else remember a Nixon?
Well,
Please
Token
tell
on the
me.
blockchain does.
Why he might have just said that just to be effing with me, man. I don't know. He does that sometimes, just to screw with your head.
Oh yeah, that's true. He could be trolling you, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know. But if he does remember Nixon, please let us know. Please, guys, this is driving me crazy. It's going to drive me crazy to the end of the broadcast. Oh gosh, Saji, I just did an impression with you without actually doing an impression of you. Please stop me.
Right, and let me see here. Donder, I guess is
Donder.
Yeah, I guess that's the ME one.
Donder?
Yeah.
You mean it's now Donder or wait, it's currently Donder?
I don't know. Let me go back to the list. Hold on.
Okay. Fellow fire. Who doesn't remember Nixon?
Yeah, it's currently Donner.
Donner?
Yeah, Donner. But people have a recollection of it being Donder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see that's where we're gonna square off at. As I do remember Donner because I remember the director of the original Superman, Richard Donner.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Oh, that's weird, dude. It's like the reindeers were named after famous people like Richard Donner and Richard Nixon, like famous Richards.
Oh, yeah, famous Richards.
Yeah. Although a lot of people like to refer to him as Dick Nixon, but I don't do that, you know.
Yeah, thank you.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Common Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. No way, man. It wasn't Blitzen. It was always Nixon.
Also, okay, that's the other Ixen. We got Blitzen and Vixen. All right, that solves
Okay.
my puzzle.
Well, I guess we're just going around in circles here with my whole Nixon idea. So let's go ahead and take this down to Donkey Town and tell us now, Saji, what's going down
All right, well let's go ahead and bring them up on the screen, my friend.
on the screen. Oh yeah, the memes. I forgot what we were doing there for a second. Okay, let me get to the memes. Okay, the first meme comes out of Target. Apparently. I need to do something real quick. Hold on.
All right,
I gotta reshuffle.
every
Okay.
day I'm shuffling.
What on earth? Hold on, I can't do it just yet. Something went crazy. Everybody go crazy now. Cause that's what we do now. We all go crazy. Okay. I got too many things on my screen. That's what the problem is. All right, share. Share screen. Okay, share screen. Go to window. Click on the window. Share the window. Okay, there we go. There's your first meme for tonight.
All right, well Target has everything, my friend, and I think that I wish that I could go to Target and rearrange the stockings
Yeah,
to convey such an important message.
yeah I wonder how long it took them to do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about the equivalent of me going into Walmart and changing all the Cub shirts into Cardinal shirts.
Right. But for those who can't read it, it says, "Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon."
You know, I had a song. You know, that guy did those Christmas songs. I
Yes.
am currently working on one that goes Jingle Bills, Biden smells, let's go, Brandon, all the way. And then I don't really have anything much after that. So
All right. Well, it's a work in progress, my friend.
it is. Yeah, I'll have to write it all down and then present it on another show, perhaps. But you know, with that being said, here's the next meme, sir.
All right.
I hope I got these in order.
All right. And this is on the left is what people see when they see neon hair. And on the right is what lice see.
Lacey.
You know, like the little lice that get in your hair. It looks like Mario Kart. You see?
Oh, because her hair's like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. That one's kind of funny.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. See, you really have to like, unless you're quick like you are, you really got to focus on that for a second.
Well, there is a definite color match. I got to give them that.
Mm-hmm. Reminds me of Rainbow Sherbet. All
Well,
right. Huh?
hey, kids, only 3 more variants until Christmas.
Yeah. Oh man, you shouldn't make me laugh, Saji. You see what you did?
Right?
Oh man.
It's his enthusiasm that makes it so funny.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we were talking about this too. Well, not this. Well, yeah, we were kind of talking about this. Like, well, we can't talk about it here, but we're talking about Elf. But because every time I drink a lot of soda and I make that big long belch that he does,
Yes.
I always have to say that phrase. Did you hear that? You know. So that's the thing that we do in our family. So anyway, yeah, 3 more. There's going to be a lot more than that, trust me. But anyway, here we go for our next meme. I don't want to talk too much about that. So next meme. Doo-doo. I think I was talking about this earlier.
All right. The Coca-Cola truck.
Uh-huh.
The truck we expect every year. The truck we're getting this year happens to
Yeah.
be not the Coca-Cola truck, but the one from the Umbrella Corporation.
There you go. Hey, it's got my symbol on the side there. See the little symbol? The cross.
Yep. Yeah,
Got
and,
two ends.
and for those who don't know, the Umbrella Corporation is the famous, infamous corporation from the Resident Evil series.
I see. Okay,
But yeah, other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory.
up next we got this guy.
All right, and he says, "Aren't you scared of blank Mia Floridium? You guys are still playing Scamdemic?"
Yeah, that's true. With Florida is they're loose on a lot of their what stuff.
Yeah, we're never scared down here in Florida, man. We're never scared.
Well,
We're more scared of a manta ray than we are those other things.
I was gonna say, man, you can't be scared in a place that has like giant alligators and like lizards just hanging out everywhere.
Exactly.
Hmm. So, all right, and if Dan was here, of course, he'd say our us Texans are the same way, but
Yes.
um, we won't even acknowledge that. Uh, who's this? All right, let's see here.
All right. Dad,
Oh boy.
we really putting up all these lights? Well, Rusty, just like Jeffrey Epstein, they're not going to hang themselves.
Mm. Ouch. Yeah. Boy, we're just doing that. We're just pushing every single button tonight to see what happens, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like like in the movie, sometimes you push the button and the lights don't come on, my friend.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling this entire show is going to be like it's going to be gone by tomorrow. I'm just saying.
Well, maybe if we make a sequel or later on in the movie, we'll flip the switch and it'll be a stupendous success, my friend.
Well, no, I don't mean. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, here we go.
And by
Here-
stupendous, I mean stupidly stupendous.
oh,
Now, this one is my favorite of them all. It takes a little bit to figure it out. I had to read it twice, but maybe you guys will get it on the first try. This guy is Joe. He's an albino brown bear. Every time he is seen in the forest, he is rescued and woken up at the North Pole. Fuck!
Hmm. Okay, so let me see here. Albino brown bear.
Yeah.
Albino brown. That doesn't make sense. First of
Well,
all,
he's a brown bear who happens to be of the albino variety, so he appears to be a polar bear.
Oh, bipolar.
No, just a polar.
Oh, okay.
And so, like when the gaming authorities see him, they tranquilize him. Put him in a helicopter, ship him back up to the North Pole, and then he wakes up and has to start his journey all the way over again.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Very funny. All right, next one.
Hopefully, he can stop by Bear Lamb's house on the way back.
Oh yeah, because that's often what Bear Lamb transforms into when he joins the Mandela group.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah.
Now there's something really there's a real travesty taking place in this picture. See if we can figure it out. San Francisco police are looking for any information about this man caught not wearing a mask in the supermarket.
Now this one I get, and this one I like. This is, yeah. that's about how things are going.
Never mind what the other guy is doing.
Right. We don't care about the fact that he's holding us at gunpoint. Just this guy right here, he's not wearing a mask. Get him. Well, at least the other guy is wearing a mask, so that's good. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh man, that's good. I like that one. All
I
right.
think that might be the last one.
Heck no, this one's cool. I like this one. This is
Oh
fun.
yeah, this is the last one.
Yeah.
All right. You told me you were interesting. I said I was into resting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that's me right there. I'm into resting as well. I love to rest.
Yes, I'm quite into resting as well, my friend. As a matter of fact, if I was to put myself on a dating app, I would definitely proclaim that. I wouldn't want to give out any false information and pretend to be interesting.
Right. Yeah, no, me too. Too bad the same can't be say too bad the same can't be said about like body weight or something like that. There'd have to be something oh, I'm 6'4" and I'm a little heavy, you know, or I'm a little what other words can you use besides big fat slob? What am I
You
talking
know,
about?
I think that would be a good, interesting thing for a future show. You write my dating app profile, and I'll write you a dating app profile, and then we'll read them to each other on the show.
Oh, I know what I could 6'4" and I'm a foodie. I'm into food.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Suso said good night. Well, good night to you, Suso. You're probably already long gone, but
Oh yeah. I didn't
I
see
just
that.
now saw the message, so there you have it.
Oh yes, I'm cuddly. There you go. I'm cuddly. That's what instead of, as opposed to being a big fat slob, you say I'm cuddly like a sloth. I'm a
Yeah.
cute as a sloth. Yeah. There you go. So what else you got for us here tonight, good old Saggy?
Well, that's pretty much the extent of it, my friend. I'm running. I'm fresh out of material.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Well, I got something to tell you though. We got topics we can cover here without even showing any material.
All right.
We were talking about the whole Christmas thing, and I was sitting here. I've had time to think. I've had time to think, and when you think about, I don't want to go back to that subject.
Before you get too deep in the weeds there, can we do an intermission if we're going to keep going? I need a small break, or I need to mute up for a minute.
Well, yeah, let's take a minute and refill our supplies, and we'll be right back. Smoke them if you got them, everyone. Smoke them if you got them. I wish I had a Christmas themed break. I think I might do that later. Here, let me play this, even though this is for Taco Tuesday. Take this, everybody. Take it.
Taco John's wants you to have a happy holiday the Mexican way with Nachos Navidad. Lots of fresh-made corn tortilla chips piled high and topped with all kinds of delicious things. Nachos Navidad from Taco John's. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. And from Taco John's.
After this broadcast, I'm going to eat a shitload of hot wings and then probably watch The Odd Couple on Pluto TV. I've been watching a lot of The Odd Couple here lately, and I got to tell you, I'm really admiring those two guys.
Uh,
You know,
I get it. I haven't seen the Odd Couple in a long time, but yeah, that's cool.
it's good marshmallow. You should go get yourself some marshmallows sometime, man.
Okay. Yeah, I can tell. It sounds like you got the jumbo variety.
Oh yeah, I do. Well, here, let me show it to my camera. See, these big old marshmallows, and I don't just have like the white ones either. I got the little pink one. See there, it's strawberry, of course.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, they're pretty good.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying them.
I really am. Anyway, I'm going to mute up. I eat a few marshmallows. I want you to tell this audience, give them a shout out if you can.
Yeah, sure, no problem. We got Bear Lamb in the house tonight. Philo Fire 3. Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine. It sounded like you were saying Michael Fontaine with a mouthful of marshmallows, my friend.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, and then token on the blockchain. Aurum Vorox or Aurum Varax. I'm not sure exactly.
Vorax.
Scrolling. That's all I see. I've went pretty far back.
Cool. And Nicole Anchorman was here also.
Yes, she was here earlier. Big shout out to Nicole.
And we had let's see. Did you mention Connie Joe, who was here with us but not in the chat?
She's here, but she can't log in.
Right.
I wonder if she survived the blackout of our first presentation.
The great blackout of December the 4th, 2021.
Yeah, it was just a temporary Sagittariusly moon eclipse, and we came right back as soon as the eclipse was over.
Oh, well, there you go. See how you brought that back? I like how you did that.
Yeah.
But now, I want to talk about the United States of America because
I'm familiar with this country. I think I live there.
You do, I think. Maybe. Is Florida, isn't it its own sovereign nation?
Well, in some aspects of looking at it, things that one could make such an argument. Yes.
But no, the United States of America. Like, I could go into any store. I remember, like, the late 90s and even early 2000s. I could go in any store and the shelves would be full around Christmas time. Absolutely full. Now, I do realize that we're under some sort of crisis or whatever. I wouldn't even say that's 100% true or not, but let's just say that it is. The shelves seem to me, even before that was even happening, the whole shipyards or whatever you call them, seems to me like they were more and more empty. And here lately, even though there was a ample supply of goods and stuff like that to be passed around, even though we're going on with this pandemic crap, you could still go in the store and just buy stuff and just buy stuff and just buy stuff of whatever you needed: toilet paper, paper towels, paper plates, toys for your tots. I mean, just stuff like that. And now it seems like the stores purposely keep their shelves empty. Now, just hear me out here. I know this is kind of a stretch, but it seems like stores keep their shelves empty at certain times. And it seems like the last couple of days that I've been going and doing my just daily shopping, you go into Walmart, for an example, and you go in there and you say, well, they're out of this or they're out of that. But then you go back not even a day or so later, and all of a sudden the shelves are full again. Here's my conspiracy theory on all this. I think that the stores have the shipments, like the shipments are coming in, and that they're keeping them empty on purpose so people will have to keep coming back. That's kind of my theory. And with Christmas being what it is, you come back the next day and the stores are completely full again. And it's like you wouldn't think within just a day or even half a day that these store shelves would be just almost completely empty after just one day. I mean, am I crazy and thinking all the thoughts that I am thinking the way that I'm thinking them, or am I just a case of nuts just that risen to the top that I'm just like paranoid or whatever?
All right. So option A, they want you to come back. Option B, you're crazy. Option three, you're a case of nuts.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. The answer is D, all of the above.
Okay.
No, but no, for seriously though. I mean, it does seem crazy enough in itself. So for one to end up questioning their own sanity, I think that in there in itself is where the question does lie, my friend. I think that's exactly it. They want us all to question our reality, our sanity, the stability of our surroundings and our environment. And DD74 in the house. Good looking out. But I do think that there really is they really are having a hard time keeping the shelf stock, because obviously they make more money when they sell more goods, and they sell more goods when they have more goods to sell. If they run out of a particular item, I mean that's lost profit. So I don't think they would purposely lose profits on purpose. But so I think it goes bigger than just the retail outlet itself.
Mm-hmm.
But I do see your point, nevertheless. And honestly, I believe that the whole thing itself is one huge psyop, one big psychological operation. And I think that it's bigger than you. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than than the fat lady when she sings. It's one of those things where I don't think we're capable of figuring out exactly what the logic is behind all of this, because it seems so illogical to us. Eventually, though, it all may begin to make sense, and I think we are able to piece together a little bit here and a little bit there, and we can come up with some pretty interesting theories and, quote unquote, conspiracy theories, if you will. But as far as trying to make sense of it all, I don't think that that's really humanly possible at this exact moment.
But I got to tell you, I'll give you another example. Just about 2 weeks ago, I was ordering stuff from eBay, and I was getting them shipped to me rather quickly. Like I got I told you the stuff I ordered, that I got it. And in fact, I would get messages saying, we've sped up your shipment orders and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And just about a week or so later, I'm ordering stuff off of eBay December 1st. And it started December 1st. I noticed now FedEx, which I would never ship anything from FedEx. They're slower than two snails effing a turtle. But, and actually I know people are saying to me, I hear them saying turtles are faster than what people actually believe. But nonetheless, it just now all of a sudden things aren't only are not shipping as quickly as they were before December 1st, but they aren't even showing the shipping labels. Like they're not even like how you go on eBay and you check the tracking number and all that. Now the tracking isn't even showing. We cannot show tracking at this time for this particular brand. So
Right.
that's good. Now I know Christmas slows shipping down significantly, and it did that last year, and I get that, and we got to throw that factor into the oil rig.
And
But
you're coming on right at the precipice of Black Friday, where a lot of orders got placed, a lot of
yeah,
Cyber Monday things happen. So, I'm sure that the shipping companies have a quantum flux of orders, my friend.
mm-hmm. Oh, I see what you did there, Quantumflux. Like the name. I like Philo Fire's comment there. I like Toidles. that kid, Anyway, I don't know. The whole point is like we need to be civil about things. We don't need to be rampaging the stores and stepping on toddlers' heads just to get what we want. We don't need to be selfish like that. And I think I'm going to throw it all the way back to the beginning when we were talking about Christmas and how people are becoming pigs, and how Christmas should be all about togetherness and giving instead of receiving, and it shouldn't be as commercialized as it is. And if we just bought things that we needed to buy instead of, I know you have the swamp market, which comes in and they buy a whole shitload of stuff and put it on the back of their truck and they go sell it on Amazon, stuff like that. I do know that market's going on right now too. But if we just need to be civilized and think about what our needs are and not what our wants are, and just treat our neighbors as we would treat ourselves. And I think that's the whole point I want to make about Christmas. And that's
Yeah,
it.
and again, I mean, I agree with you. And the other thing I think is we're all kind of like, I was talking about the psyop earlier, and how we're all kind of like trying just to have I mean, it's not as if the holidays aren't stressful enough as it is, right?
Yeah.
And then we got to throw in all this, you know, uh, other things on top of it. The thing.
Yeah. You know, where is it? I don't see. I had it there at the bottom. You know the thing.
You know the thing.
Boy, was I late on that one.
That's okay. I forgive you. But I
Uh,
mean, they even were having discussions there at Thanksgiving this year that we might consider
Skitter.
skipping the turkey. Did you hear about this?
I've heard about such discussions.
Yeah, I mean, and I mean, skipping the turkey for real? Like,
Well, what do they expect us to eat? Hot dogs?
yeah. Just skip the turkey this year. Have a synthetic turkey, a fake turkey, if you will. A vegan turkey. Have a vegan Thanksgiving. I mean, come on,
Oh,
man.
that's the other thing I see people pushing is the whole vegan. I almost said vegan. The whole vegan thing is being pushed. You see it in
Yeah,
commercials. You
have
see
a
it.
tofu turkey, my friend. Would you like some
Yeah,
tofu turkey?
tofu turkey. Yeah, sure.
And can you imagine like when everybody shows up at your house, your Uncle Freddie or your cousin Willie and your Aunt Frida. Oh, by the way, we skipped the turkey this year. How well that's going to go over?
That will go over as well as a Joe Biden speech at a Trump rally.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard enough to keep the peace at Thanksgiving sometimes as it is, for crying out loud.
Oh yeah, it
I mean,
is.
I don't know about your family, but I've had some Thanksgiving Day brawls happen in the front yard of my lawn before.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. It's like Survivor Series out there, sometimes. But yeah, go ahead, man. I have really nothing to add to that. I just, it's all bullshit. It's all a way of controlling the status quo. They really, in fact, there was even talk about canceling Thanksgiving for other reasons besides the food, but they were using, of course, the whole what thing um, to keep the gatherings small and all that BS. The thing, but really
But go, you know the thing.
yeah, there he is. They were talking about all that. They're talking about canceling it because of racism, and we talked about all of that on Shifty Sunday of how the real Thanksgiving was and how it's a religious aspect. Like we talked about the whole religious aspect and how it was the whole trilogy of holidays. Like you have, your Thanksgiving and your Christmas and your New Year's Eve, and even New Year's Eve is religious in itself. If you know what I mean. And so
It's about new beginnings, my friend. Yes.
new beginnings, yeah. Hey, guess who joined us in the chat? Good old Go Kart Bob.
With his Let's Go Brandon. It's funny that a guy who races go-karts would cheer on another racer, but if I was going to cheer on a racer besides Go-Kart Bob, it would definitely be Brandon.
Yeah, for sure, man. But you forgot to do your screech, by the way.
I didn't forget. I just came up with something else,
Well, see, right there in the comp. See, he was waiting for it. He was anticipating it. He was let down and disappointed by your lack of screeching.
Well, let's start over. Go ahead. Say it. Just try it again.
Go Kart Bob is in the house. There you go. All right, cool. There it is. All right. See, that's the Saji that I know. See, you get a big applause by Philo Fire.
Yeah.
Philo Fire.
You said Philo Fire, right? What? Now you're screwing it all up.
I know, right? Her applause, like those hands down there, kind of look like tacos.
Well, I mean, I think that's because your brain goes taco.
Yeah. At least it goes straight to food.
Yes, that's what I meant. Yeah.
I don't know if I mentioned this, but I got a whole mess of hot wings just calling my name right now. Hey, Hebro, get in here and heat us up in your microwave and then eat us until your lips burn off.
Mm-hmm. I do know.
But no, Philo Fire, she raises a good point. And that's Philo Fire is she always comes up with some of the greatest memes at the right time, at the right moment in time. It just seems like Philo Fire is one of our greatest chatters. I'm not putting anyone else down, like I'm not gonna, I'm not saying that they're all chopped liver like Michael Fontaine or Go Kart Bob or like DD74. Those are all really great, cool dudes and gals. But good old Philo Fire is always laying it down. She's right there when the gritty soapbox detergent gets bad.
I'm waiting for you to work your way, through this. I just want to see what you end up saying next. But you know what? Honestly, no pressure on Philo Fire. She may be audio shy, or because you don't really have to, bring your camera up. But I would hope that someday we could talk her into coming on the show as a guest, and we can actually get to hear her voice and talk to her on the show. I mean, if she's ever so inclined, please let us know, because I think that it would be awesome to bring her on as a guest someday.
That would be cool. Yeah. And speaking of bringing on guests, we're gonna have in the next couple weeks coming up on our Shifty Sunday show, we will have special guests on those shows, and we'll try to do a lot more with it. And hopefully we're heading in the right direction on that show. And we'll give the people what they want, my friend.
Yeah, and we're not doing a shifty Sunday this particular Sunday, and we're taking a week off to kind of regroup. Armor wasn't able to do it this particular Sunday. I don't want to get into any specifics or anything, but I just wanted the audience to know not to expect us to be live tomorrow night.
Yeah, this is sort of like this is our live night. This sort of makes up for. So if this show gets shut down for any reason, elephants, then you'll know why, and then you'll know why we're not on tomorrow night. I
Yeah,
guess.
you'll probably have to go back and edit that part out before you can even re-upload it. It probably won't even let you. Remember what happened on the Saturday Night Live thing? You'll have to do that all over again.
Yeah, that's a nightmare. But you know, here's what I got for you. I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up for tonight's show. We've had quite a bit of viewers, and the comment section's been the chat has been very lively tonight, and I appreciate all you guys for chatting. I like it when the chat is jumping and everything's a hopping and everything's lopping. It's been very good. I think we've had a very good broadcast here tonight. I don't know about you, Saji, but
Yeah, and it's great to see names that we haven't seen in a while. Go Kart Bob being one of them, and a couple others that were here earlier before the blackout occurred. And I don't know. I hope everybody is having a nice holiday, and not letting the psyop get to them, and doing whatever the heck they want to do, and inviting over whoever the heck they want to invite over, and having to eat whatever the heck they want to have to eat, and is able to have the financial means to accomplish the things that they really need to accomplish. And yeah, and I hope everybody enjoyed the show as well. And yeah, that's all I got, my friend.
all right. Well, with that being said, yeah, definitely file of fire. I'm sorry. Definitely no shifty Sunday. Um, but we might have a Taco Tuesday, so stick around and let's see what happens. Our plates have been pretty full here as of late, so we'll wing it and see what happens.
I
But
see what you did there. Plates full, wings. Yeah, you're thinking about those chicken wings being full on your plate, huh?
that's right. Yeah. you read my mind exactly, my good friend Saji. My good wait, I gotta do my man voice. My good friend Saji. We were working on our manly radio voices backstage earlier. So
Yeah, we were goofing around.
yeah. So what do you say we close this beautiful broadcast, my friend?
Yep, I'm all for it. I hope you guys had a good time. Thanks for everybody who was able to stick through our little blackout session. If the show's not up right away, I'm sure Hebrew will do his best to get it on there as soon as he can.
And whatever happens, you'll definitely be able to watch the full event, all of it on Odyssey, because they believe in freedom of speech and freedom of the press. So watch it on there if you can't see it on here. Thank you. Silence.
You might have to actually put out a message to your, like you've been doing here lately, to check Odyssey for our most recent broadcast, because they won't be able to hear
Yeah.
you saying this if it's not available. It's kind of like the whole Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure paradox thing, my friend.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I have been so if this doesn't air, then go ahead and check out the community tab on my channel and see if there's any messages there. I know they don't always show up, but when they do show up, whoa, brother. And that's all we have for you tonight. You fine folks, get some rest, wear your vest, and don't forget to check us out for a wonderful broadcast coming up, Taco Tuesday. And good night, everybody. Uh, have a safe drive home. Watch out for deer. Don't hit them on the way out. And don't forget to tip your waiters and waitresses, whatever you do. Good night, everybody. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Always wanted to say that. Well, that's the end of the show. And as all shows go, this one must end, don't you know? Hey, you like that music? It's absolutely free. Well, hey, snakes don't always bite, but when they do bite, oh, brother. Hey, what do you mean? Wait a minute. Let's do something different. Let's do a different kind of sign off. I'm gonna say, stay classy, San Diego, and you say something. You say, thanks for stopping by. All right, let's try that. But we kind of fight about it. You want to try that real quick?
Yeah, but go ahead.
Stay classy, San Diego.
I forgot my line already. I'm sorry.
Oh man, no, you're supposed to say thanks for stopping by.
Oh yeah, okay. Try again.
All right. Stay classy, San Diego.
And thanks for stopping by.
And stay classy.
And stopping by.
Good night, everybody. That was good. I like that. You did really good at that. We should try different things on our sign offs from now on. What do you think?
Yeah, and I want to thank everybody for stopping by.
And staying classy.
Yeah, it's stopping by.
Stay classy. Good night. Well, I don't think I should play that again, do you?
Not from the beginning.
Well, that's all I can do. I can't. Hold on. I can't fast forward it.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, just skip it then. We need a really good do.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and play it because everyone's looking forward to it. They like that song. They like that ending.
Well, do what you must do, my friend. But I just want to thank everybody for stopping by.
And for staying classy. Oh, that was good. Well, that's the end of the show. And as all shows go, this one must end, don't you know? Hey, you like that music? It's absolutely free. Well, hey. Snakes don't always bite. Stay classy, everybody. When they do bite. Oh, brother. Hey, what do you mean when snakes bite? Who are you? I'm trying to do my outro here. You ain't never been bit by a snake before. This guy blabbers too much. Why do you sound like Carlos Mancentos? Why,
I met Carlos
Mancentos
Carlos
once.
Mancentos' brother, dude.
Well, if you'll please excuse me, I'm trying to end the show here. Well, don't let me stop you.
Ooh-wee!
Good night, everybody. Yes, good night, everybody. We'll see you next time on whatever the hell show this is.
It's whatever show you got going on at the moment, don't you know? It's the intro for all shows.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Good night, everybody. See you next time.
Yeah, see you next time. Yeehaw!
Stay classy, everybody.
And thanks for stopping by.